We are standing here in the magnificent galleries of the Louvre Abu Dhabi, facing an unprecedented, monumental paradigm shift in human consciousness. We are exploring the sweeping narrative of the universal religions. This space is not just a collection of sacred artifacts. It is a breathtaking visual archive of the exact moment the ashes of the ancient classical world gave birth to an eternal, global quest for salvation. To truly understand the gravity of the objects in this space, we must look through the lens of art history and realize that roughly 2,000 years ago, the spread of great missionary religions with universal ambitions radically dismantled the old localized order. Proposing a revolutionary new form of transcendence accessible to all of humanity, Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam rose as formidable spiritual forces that in just a few centuries swept across the vast territories of Eurasia and Africa. As you walk through this gallery, you're tracing a massive chronological and geographical expansion. First, we see Buddhism developing in northern India from the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama around 600 BCE, before radiating throughout the subcontinent, China, and Southeast Asia. Next, breaking through the oppressive polytheistic framework of antiquity, we witness Christianity. Born out of the teachings of Jesus Christ, it endured centuries of brutal persecution before finally being tolerated by the Roman Emperor Constantine in 313 CE and officially becoming the state religion in 380 CE. Finally, we see the profound and rapid rise of Islam, coming into being with the revelation of the Quran following the Prophet Muhammad's hijrah from Mecca to Medina in 622 CE, spreading with breathtaking speed from the Atlantic to the Indian subcontinent. But what is so absolutely fascinating to art historians is how these spiritual movements completely rewired our global visual culture. For centuries, the Greco-Roman world was obsessed with mimesis, the exact anatomical imitation of physical reality. But here, that obsession is aggressively abandoned. As we examine the art of this era, there is remarkably little concern with the realistic physical representation of figures. Instead, the function of art elevates. It exists to express complex theological concepts and divine truths rather than to depict the flawed, mortal world. We move away from the heavy flesh of antiquity and step into the ethereal realm of abstract geometry and the divine invisible. Two powerful unifying threads anchor this magnificent gallery. First is the profound reverence for the written word. Recognized by the Quranic formula Ahl al-Kitab, or people of the book, Islam and Christianity draw from the same deep branch of the Jewish Old Testament. They beautifully parallel the Eastern tradition of Buddhist sutras, the sacred transcriptions of the Buddha's words. The second, and perhaps most visually overwhelming thread, is the ultimate manifestation of the divine, light. Whether it is filtered through the soaring, kaleidoscopic stained glass windows of medieval cathedrals, shining radiantly from enameled lamps in grand mosques, or glittering off the surface of golden Buddhist statues, light serves as the ultimate, powerful metaphor across all these universal faiths. As you leave this space, you are not merely looking at ancient antiquities behind glass. You are witnessing a magnificent, shared human yearning to capture the eternal, unyielding light of salvation.